The first light of dawn began to creep over the horizon, casting a gentle golden hue across the meadow. Dew clung to the grass, sparkling like a field of diamonds under the emerging sun. The air was crisp and fresh, carrying the subtle fragrance of wildflowers and the distant scent of pine from the forest nearby. Birds began to stir, their songs weaving together a melody that welcomed the new day. A robin hopped across the lawn, pecking at the ground in search of breakfast, while a pair of finches fluttered about, chasing each other playfully. In a small, cozy cottage at the edge of the meadow, Anna stirred from her sleep. The soft, filtered light through the curtains painted her room in shades of pink and orange. She stretched and yawned, feeling the peacefulness of the morning seep into her bones. The faint aroma of brewing coffee drifted from the kitchen, promising warmth and comfort. Anna slipped out of bed and wrapped herself in a plush robe. She padded quietly to the kitchen, where the coffee maker gurgled its final notes, signaling that the brew was ready. She poured herself a steaming cup and stepped out onto the porch, savoring the first sip as the warmth spread through her. The world was still quiet, the only sounds being the gentle rustling of leaves and the occasional chirp of a bird. Anna took a deep breath, letting the fresh morning air fill her lungs. She wandered down the steps and onto the dewy grass, feeling the coolness seep through her slippers. As she strolled through the meadow, the sun continued to rise, its light becoming brighter and more vibrant. She reached her favorite spot, a large, old oak tree that stood proudly in the middle of the field. Its branches stretched wide, providing a perfect canopy of shade. Beneath it, Anna had placed a weathered wooden bench, a peaceful spot to sit and reflect. She settled onto the bench, watching as the world around her slowly came to life. Bees buzzed lazily from flower to flower, and a butterfly flitted by, its wings catching the sunlight in a dance of color. The meadow seemed to hum with a quiet energy, a promise of the day's potential. Anna pulled out her journal and pen from the pocket of her robe, feeling inspired by the tranquility of the morning. She began to write, capturing her thoughts, dreams, and plans for the day. This was her sacred time, a moment to connect with herself before the bustle of the day began. As she wrote, a gentle breeze picked up, carrying with it the sweet scent of honeysuckle. She closed her eyes for a moment, letting the sensations wash over her. It was in these mornings, these quiet beginnings, that Anna found her deepest sense of peace and gratitude. The sun continued its ascent, casting long shadows that gradually shortened as it climbed higher in the sky. Anna finished her journaling and took another sip of her now cool coffee. She smiled, feeling ready to embrace whatever the day would bring. With a final